Alright, so today I'm gonna play the big Thursday Night Modern at my local game store, which is every second Thursday, so 2 times a month. And I'm gonna play it with my classic 5-color Keruga list. The deck list is in the description, and yeah, if you wanna see more paper gameplay, just let me know in the comments. First match against Urza Fob the Sword, I lost a die roll. And let's see if we keep opening 7. And opponent, yeah, also keep 7, starts off with a Scalding Tarn. Goes Stomach tapped. You also see a Solitude in hand, right? Maybe it's a Binding. Okay, I'm not quite sure the cards in hand. I can't really see it from here. But, okay, opponent fetches a Raugum Triumph. The Scalding Tarn for an island. And Blaze of the Foundry. I'm also speeding up the footage to 170%, in case you're wondering. I go Triumph tapped. Okay, so I obviously don't have Binding in my hand. There's a Saga, and okay, there's a Goblin Engineer. Puts the Sword of the Meek in the graveyard and plays a Chromatic Star. So he does have the combo assembled. All he needs is Urza. And my hand, okay, we have a Fire Ice. What else? Just a Fable, yeah. Guess my hand was on the draw, a bit on the slower side. Saw some lands with Fable, Fire Ice. And I think the problem was I didn't have blue untapped in my hand, so I had to play the Triumph, so I couldn't play Fire Ice to tap his land. So yeah, we just got a turn 4 kill on the play. We are scooping it up. So it looks like I'm botting in Dispute, Force of Negation, Werther, and Force of Rigor. And he's more like an all-in combo version, so he doesn't play Stoneforge, doesn't play Esper Sentinel. So we're gonna cut some Fire Ice, we're gonna cut the Dead Gauns, and 2 Fables. Yeah, let's go to game number 2. On the play. Let's see if we can keep. Okay, we're gonna go Flooded Strand, crack it for Grixis Triumph. Opponent starts with Raugum Triumph tapped. Then we're just gonna go Temple Garden tapped, go. Opponent has Otawara and I Fob the Foundry. Okay, and I chose to force, yeah. I think I didn't have the Leyline Binding in hand at that point, so might as well force it. Go crack the Flood Strand, play a Teferi, plus, okay. Okay, go for Scalding Tarn, crack it. Gets an untapped island. Goblin Engineer. Kinda surprised he didn't get, like, a Shockland. Like, I'm not the deck that pushes the opponent quite quickly, and with the Goblin Engineer double red, I think would be nice, but I don't know. So followed up with a Shadow Spear. I just bounce the Shadow Spear. I don't want him to have an artifact in play to sack to his guy. Then we're just gonna Slam a Ring. Get it down as early as possible. The earlier, the better. Okay, opponent untaps. Remembering correctly, he did miss his 4th land drop. Yeah, so goes for another Goblin. Gets the Fob the Foundry in the graveyard. And just replays his Spear. Takes the Fairy down to 1. We untap, lose a life. My card. Uptick. I kind of like to, if you have the Fairy Blade, just uptick immediately. That way you have so much going on that you don't forget about it. Okay, we go for a Fable. Land and go. So I'm not that worried about him getting back the Fob the Foundry here. I mean, he gets at most 2 Fobdas, and I can't beat those Fobdas. With the rain going on, drawing me a million cards. Has explosives in his deck. Kind of weird. Okay, brings back the Fob the Foundry. Has a Chalice for 0, okay. Yeah. Not very familiar with my deck, I guess. Gets back the Sword of the Meek, makes a Fobda, makes another Fobda, So what this combo does, if you guys are new to Thopter Foundry, it was on the ban list for a while, and then it got unbanned. And for 1 mana, you make 1 life in the Thopter. And if you have Ursa, it makes infinite mana, infinite Thopters, infinite Ursa activations. So as long as there's no Ursa on the battlefield, that's okay for me. I'm definitely a deck that can deal with a bunch of 1/1s. Definitely harder without Fury, but yeah. It's okay. We draw cards with the ring. My hand is full, like totally stacked. I assume I'm gonna go for an Omnath. No, Force of Vigor. Okay. Let's figure up the Foundry. Don't have an Omnath yet. Okay, so I also need to get rid of this Goblin Engineer, else he could just get it back. So we're just gonna Solitude both goblins, and yeah, and now there are 2 Thopter on battlefield. And yeah. Only 3 cards in hand, but I think I still have a Dispute. I had like Dispute up for the last few turns in case there's an Ursa. I have that covered. Okay, kills the Fairy, nothing we can do about that. And then, okay, finds his 4th land, it's a Saga. Let's see if he has the Ursa. No, just passing. Okay. You lose 3 life to the ring. Flip our Fable. Also, if you want some of my tokens, do you see in the screen? I give them away at the big events, like at the LMS events or at the RC in Ghent. I will be there, and if you ask me for the tokens, I have some. Okay, we're gonna go for Omnath. We have a fetch land, obviously. Also, I'm mostly gonna fetch before I activate the ring, usually. But here, I guess I just activated it to find my Omnath. Okay, we're gonna go for another ring. Just attack for 2. Okay, in response, he's gonna go for Worth Invention. Okay, we use the Dispute. Make it Russia. Battlefield is getting kind of full. We draw a card with the ring. And untap, Saga goes up to 2. That's a land. Okay, gets Sacred Foundry untapped. It goes for another Goblin. So yeah, like I said, his version of Ursa is like basically an all-in combo deck. There's besides Ursa Saga, there's not really a mid-range plan. Oh, okay. Never mind, there's a Gunter Soul Card one in the deck. Try card. Sure. So like I said, I'm gonna fetch first, usually before I draw with the ring. Just fin the deck. Make sure I don't draw all my fetchables. We're gonna draw 2. Hand looks kind of full. I see another ring. I see a Teferi. So I'm gonna bounce the Saga. He makes another construct. Still see a Dispute in hand. I see a Fable. Not even taken Keruga to my hand, which currently would draw me like 4 cards. But at some points, you're just gonna have so much card advantage that nothing matters. Like, at this point, I'm just clicking buttons, casting things. Okay, yeah, it looks like I even draw 3 more. I assume I really want to find a Leyline Binding or a Solitude for the Goblin. Oh, no, I exile the Construct. Okay, oh yeah, we copy the Solitude, makes sense. Exile the Goblin. Good play, Marcus. I'm getting a bit more aggressive. Attack like this because my opponent does have a 2/3, but I do draw the Binding. So I can exile the Sword of the Meek. Stop the jumps. And yeah, we're just so insanely far ahead, nothing can actually happen. I still have the Dispute in hand in case there's an Ursa. Nice thing, Dispute also counters the Thopter Foundry. Really good in this matchup. Yeah, there's the Ursa, and There's a dispute. I think in this match, dispute was definitely MVP. We're also gonna see it in game 3. So yeah, so here I'm just going through the motions. Like, this game is over. I'm gonna draw more cards. All I have to do is not deck myself. So I'm just gonna go for double Fable. Battlefield is getting really, really full. Sorry for the mess. I'm trying to keep it as clean as possible. Yeah. Attack for 8. 2-turn clock. Well, it goes down to 8. Still have a full grip. Also, Tishana really good in this matchup. Oh, just draw 3 again. Okay. Ah, yeah, Red Hat Saga. Opponent takes his last draw step. Okay, we have a Hero Might. Sure. I think at this point I have like also Tishana Tidebinder in hand, so I can just like copy his stifle his activation, also stifle the 2 life gain. So I just attack with everything. He blocks. Then it's fetching. I could also stifle the fetch and activation. But I let him do it because he needs to shock himself, and that's gonna take more damage. So he goes down to 5. Sacks it, kills my Leyline. Okay, yeah, we just Tishana that. Then we also make a copy of Tishana, like I said. Stifle the 2 life gain, put him down to 1. And yeah, 1 is a bit... I don't have the Fire Eyes, I think, anymore in my deck. But he concedes, finally. Okay. So we're gonna go to a game 3. I think... I even sideboarded a different card. I think I even sideboarded another Force of Negation in. But yeah, let's go for game number 3. Looks my opponent keeps 7. And yeah, and here's, I show him the 6 lands, 1 Omnath hand. That one is going back. After I've seen what happened in the first game. Okay. Aether Spellbomb, turn 1. So yeah, also if you, like if I said, if you enjoy the paper videos and you want to see more, just let me know in the comments. I bought a new laptop, so now I can stream from any location or record from any location. Okay, opponent has again the Goblin Engineer, put this off the Meek in the graveyard. I pass with, I assume I represent Fire Eyes and Leyline Binding, even though we know I don't have Fire Eyes after sideboarding here. Okay, goes for an Emry. Okay, I let it resolve. Mills no artifacts. Emry's not really big of a threat. We only have the Sword of the Meek in the graveyard. Okay, so Cyclone revealed. Looks like my hand was not that land heavy. Okay, so I see a dispute, I see an Omnath. Yeah, okay, we go to Ferry. And I was thinking about, okay, bounce the Goblin Engineer, not a good idea. Bounce the Emry. I mean, could be a fine play, but then I maybe mill over Fob the Foundry, and then he can return the Fob the Foundry with the Goblin Engineer, so yeah, just plus. Worst thing he can do is attack it down to 3. But he probably wants to use his Emry. Yeah, he just sacks the Spellbomb, and probably replace it with Emry. Okay, Fans and Saga. And a Springleaf Tom. And okay, goes for another Emry. So really wants to find something. Okay, mills a 1-ring. And I can't really see the last card. But He can't return One Ring with Goblin Engineer. Goblin Engineer only returns a card with CMC 3 or less. So that's no immediate threat. So now we do bounce the Emry. Fetch an island. And do I have Omnath or Ring? Let's see. Oh, no, we're gonna fuse Werther. Oh, yeah. Alright, yeah, that's good. I think I still have Mystical Dispute up. And also Force of Negation I see here. So we destroyed 2 of his mana sources. Now he's back to 2 lands. Okay, to his 3rd land. Fetches. I think now I see he doesn't really care about his life total in this matchup that much. So goes for Shockland. And another Goblin. I'll let it go. Nothing I can do about it. Gets the Thopter Foundry. And now we can sack the Spell Bomb to get back the Thopter Foundry. And the Sword of the Meek is already in the graveyard. Okay. Okay, go for Omnath. Draw. And I remember getting pretty lucky here because I have the fetch. And my hand at this point looks like I have the One Ring, I have a Dispute, and I'm not quite sure what the other cards are. But I'm pretty sure I don't have Leyline Binding in my hand. And I just clock in Hallowed Fountain to keep up my Dispute. But I actually remember I do draw the Leyline Binding with my Ring. So opponent goes for end of turn, bring back Thopter Foundry. And we're just gonna binding it. Yeah. So now we have Omnath on the battlefield. We have the Ring going. It's gonna be really, really hard for him. Okay, so sacks the Chromatic Star to get back his Springleaf Drum. Okay, so really needs more mana. And then 2 mana, cast an Emry. I'm like, sure, not really care about the Emry at this point too much. Okay, we draw 2 cards with the Ring. Bounce the Emry. Draw because I have another Teferi, I have a Dispute, I have 2 forces at this point. But I don't have a fetch land. So Secret Foundry untapped. Go for a Fable. And I just keep up a bunch of interaction. So okay, he goes for us again and again. Dispute, MVP in this matchup. No problem. Now we're gonna see like 6 more cards this turn. So what I usually do, you wait, you take your draw step, wait for the Fable to trigger, and then draw in response cards with the One Ring. But I can't remember, like I flooded pretty hard. No. Okay, no. We have Werther. I'll go Hardcast Solitude. I'll just swing in, bring him down to 3. This is all going pretty quickly here. But yeah, this... Once the Omnath is on the battlefield and the Ring draws cards, and you're on a healthy life total, it's really, really hard to lose with this deck. Like I said, you see here multiple forces in hand, Dispute in hand, I have Werther. So I let it happen, like, not that big of a deal. Okay, remember, he was digging for something, because he just cast another Emry, so I'm like, okay, I don't know what he wants to find. But I guess if he wants it that hard, I'm gonna dispute it. And yeah, that's the concession, and we take down match number 1. And yeah, look at my hand, still had double force, binding, Werther. Okay, so match number 2 against Aaron Baker. He's on Ataxagorious Vengeance, which in the past has been pretty tough matchup, honestly. But I think with the Shana Tidebinder, that's got a lot better. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I think we keep both 7. So Triumph tapped. He moves in for a Triumph, very likely. And I think I do have Fire Ice in hand, so yeah, he's getting a Triumph. I fetch an island and just tap the Triumph in his upkeep. Well, very good here, because he has probably a lot of 2-drops he wants to play, like all the looting effects, the Faithless Mending. I'm not sure how all of those are called, the Tainted Indulgence? I think that's what it's called. So yeah, he goes for the Idanta Triumph, full domain on turn 2. I have a Fable. Okay, Flooded Strand. The only thing I don't want to see here is a Teferi. Anything else would be quite fine. Okay, it's a lane binding for my token. Okay, it passes. So probably a draw spell. I discard Xander's Lounge and Stomping Ground, draw 2. Go Sacred Foundry untapped, and we're just gonna slam Omnath. And he goes for the Tainted Indulgence. Discards a Traxer, convenient. I'm gonna try a card from Omnath, and now I have the quiet feeling we're getting a Traxxas. Okay, a shock, and yeah, there's the Ghost Vengeance. And I remember it was a pretty good Traxxer. I think it hit like 7 types. So we have, what do we have? Lone Reveal, that's an sorcery. Then we have Ghost Vengeance, another Traxxer. There's a enchantment, a land with Leyland Binding, a Teferi, and an artifact. So yeah, 7 types. Full new grip. Chooses to not take the Grief. Found quite interesting. But important is he didn't find the Ephemerate. So yeah, he's just gonna draw 7 cards. Makes sense. Hits me for 7. Leyland Binding Omnath. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Hits me. And then end of turn it gets exiled, and he has to discard 4 cards to hand size, including another Traxxer. Fable flips. Not in the greatest of shapes. But we have Leyland Binding, get our Omnath back. That's nice. We drew the fetch land. So we're gonna go fetch. Let's see, a ring would be good. Oh no, we're just gonna take Keruga to hand. I think I pass with like Fire Ice up, something like that. Maybe a Dead Gone. Okay, so it starts off with a Grief. Okay, so we see Keruga, Solitude, Fire Ice, Dead Gone, 2 lands. Yeah, looks like he takes the Dead Gone because he doesn't want me to bounce his Traxxer with the trigger on the stack, I imagine. Yeah, gets back the Traxxer again. But I'm getting really lucky that he didn't find a single Ephemerate, because he wheels 10. And this one was quite worse. He had like 6 lands, a Grief, a Solitude, and Tainted Indulgence. Or maybe there's a Kroxa in the top pile. I can't really see it right. Yeah, I think it looks like he took a Kroxa, the 6 mana one, that when it enters battlefield reanimates something. Land and Tainted Indulgence. So yeah, he wants to move it to attack, and I'll just tap it. Draw a card. Okay, fetches. And just goes in for the Teferi, I guess. Yep. Bouncing the Traxxer. Okay, sure. So we untap. Fetch. We can Keruga, draw 3 cards. Our Reflection is also available to us. So probably gonna start with Keruga. Yeah. Play Keruga, draw 3. Okay, Druid Solitude. So now we have 2 Solitudes. And I think I even drew Tishana. fetches, fetch shark. And goes for the Croaxer. Which, yeah, I'm gonna stifle the trigger. And now I even have, like, Reflection with Tishana. I have Reflection with Solitude. Feeling very good about this. I think now I'm just gonna hardcast Solitude. Also drew a ring, so yeah, we... Fat Shark, because our life total doesn't matter at this point. Don't know how much mana I'm gonna need. So we're gonna Solitude. I'm gonna swing for 9 and 6, 15. And I think I'll don't even play the ring. Or do I? I see another Tishana in hand, yeah. I'll just keep up double Tishana. So he looks at his graveyard, plays a Tainted or Dungeons. Only draw 2, no discard. Yeah, like a million cards in hand, but... Okay, goes for Faithless Mending. Kind of off screen. Draw 2, discard 2, gain 2 life. No, yeah, he just packs it up. Okay, sideboarding. I did bring in the 3 Endurance, 3 Force of Negations, and I cut again some Fire Eyes, I think, some Fables, some Dead Gauns. Aaron on the play. Let's see, 3 keep 7. Okay, looks like Aaron mulligan to 6. I kept my 7. Start off both with a fetch land. Triumph. Godless Shrine untapped. I look as well for a Triumph. Usually I start off with a black Triumph. Yep. So we're gonna go for Xander's Lounge this time. Looks like a Twist Solitude for turn. Okay, no Fire Eyes here. He goes for the Faithless Mending. Discard a Traxer. Convenient. And this card's Altar of Dementia, which we're gonna see it later. Yes, kind of a combo. Altar of Dementia and Croaxer together go basically infinite. And he can mill his whole deck, just getting back their own Croaxer the whole time. And yeah, and then he probably wins with Faz's Oracle. So he has a little combo aspect to his deck. And here we see, what is the card called? Ooh, something with Prophecy. Yeah. Plus 2 to go to the graveyard. Okay, let's Grief and Leyline Binding go to the graveyard. Okay, goes to Teferi plus, we draw. I also just go for the Teferi, I guess. Try card. Yeah, man, my hand looks totally stacked. I discard a Fable to hand size. Okay, no full domain yet, so 2 mana Leyline Binding. Then also probably towards a card. Yep. And goes for Altar of Dementia. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we start off with a Binding. Get my own Teferi back. Teferi is really good against this deck, because that makes it much harder for him to go like a Traxer, Ephemerate, because you can just kill the Traxer in response. Okay, a second Binding, take his Teferi. Okay, so I definitely want to interact instant speed. I see a Force of Negation in hand. Okay, 5th land, untapped. 3 mana, has another Teferi. Okay, yeah, I have to force that. Pitch Omnath. And then goes for Altar of Dementia again. Okay, we do a fetch land. Go for Omnath, nice. Draw a card, fetch land, yeah. And I see a ring in hand as well, so yeah, just get a tap land, play a ring, and we see again. Turn 5, Omnath into ring. Really, really powerful. To another ring. Okay, land number 6. Wow, goes for Fastest Oracle. I wonder if that was the best possible play. Like, he had in the graveyard still a Faithless Mending, I assume. Okay, attack him for 4. Play a fetch. Man, Kruger would go nuts here. Kruger would be 5 cards. But let's see what I have to do. I think I play some Fables, probably. Yeah, just put more pressure on the board, get more card selection next turn. Oh, and I take Kruger to hand, so yeah. It looks like I still have Tishana. I have Solitude in hand. Okay, so he drew the card he put on top with Fastest Oracle. Main phase Fat Shock. 6 lands in play. Okay, for 5 mana goes for Hardcast Unrevealed, and also, yeah, sure. Do the thing. Okay, now I'm thinking about, okay, I just played Tishana End of 10, I just wanna put more pressure on him. I mean, he's on 7, he's probably just dead on board. Like, yeah, just Solitude the Fastest Oracle and have Lethal. Even draw some more cards. But yeah. That's Solitude, and we take it down 2-0. Pretty nice. Alright, so match number 3 against Stefan. I do win the die roll, and let's see. Okay, my 7 is looking kinda nice. I see a Solitude, Fire Ice, 2 lands with Lone Revealed. Okay, Stefan decides to go down to 6. Let's see if he stays at 6. No, has to go to 5. Okay, looks like he keeps his 5, puts 2 cards to the bottom. We start off with a Triumph and Stefan. Okay, doesn't have a land, just passes. Alright, we play land. He draws. Okay, no land again, huh? Okay, we go for Lone Revealed, find our land, play tapped, pass. Okay, he has to discard a Vengevine to hand size. Jeez. Okay, draw land, let's crack it. And let's just play an Omnath. Okay, 4 mana, Omnath in play versus 0 permanents. Well. Okay, so it was his Mountain. Goes for the Burning Inquiry. So we both draw 3. Discard 3 at random. In case you weren't here when Faithless Looting was legal. Was a tier 1 deck at the time. But yeah, we're gonna go. I think, like, Inti made a comeback. So Hollow One made a comeback because of Inti. Well, we see. Okay, discards. Wow, 2 Root Dwellers. Now I have to discard a Binding, a Solitude, and a Fire Ice. So he returns both Root Dwellers. Brings a Vengevine. Attacks me for 4. Yeah, we take it. And that's a Hollow One. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's just imagine that would happen on turn 1 instead of turn 4. But still, since we have Omnath mana, I mean, it was just too late for him. Now I can just play like a ring. Yeah, there's the ring. Probably also maybe I go with Fable if I have one. Doesn't seem like it. Probably maybe just Kruger to hand. Yeah, Kruger to hand. And I'll tap his Mountain in upkeep. Okay, so it just passes. Take a damage from the ring, draw 2. And yeah, at this point, again, we're just going for the motions. We have Omnath, we have the ring. Those 2 cards, that might as well be Splinter Twin. If you have both on the battlefield on a high life total, you're just gonna win. Yeah, we just play the Fairy. Once the Vengevine. We exile the Hollow One. This point, we might as well attack. Just playing Kiroga, trying for more cards. I have to discard like 3 cards to hand size probably. Land. Fable. Okay, discard 4 to hand size. Yep. Okay, attacks both. Like, not that I care, but I just double block. I have another Omnath in hand, so even if he bolts my Omnath, I have a follow-up Omnath, and nothing really matters here. Just to the mountains like 3 turns too late. But he doesn't feel the need to concede right now. Okay. I can go through the motions. Okay, found the second mountain. Channeler. And a bolt on my Teferi. I think it already had to leave when he cast that bolt, so probably just gonna end of turn bounce it with that gone. Yeah, let's attack for 11, down to 4. And yeah, okay, there's the concession. Okay, so I think in this matchup I do want the endurance, and I bought in 1 wear tear. Okay, bought it out. Looks like 2 Tishana and 2 Fire Ice. Okay, game number 2. Stefan on the play. It looks like we both keep our 7. He starts off with a turn 1 Rootwalla. I got a fetch land. Then he goes for a dashed Ragavan. For free. We take it. It hits our breeding pool. Let's keep that in mind. And another Rootwalla. Alright, so a bunch of 1/1s. I do believe I have Fire Ice in hand, so I'm gonna wait for him to maybe dash his Ragavan again. Then maybe fire Ragavan plus a Rootwalla. Okay, plays a Misty Rainforest, which is quite weird in a almost mono-red deck. Okay, so yeah, no Ragavan dashing. Still feel like I should fire both. Yep. Then he's going to fetch. And he slams a Blood Moon. Yep. So we got our basic planes. That's at least something. And now we just take Kruger to hand. We don't have anything to play. No Fable in hand. That's the Stragavan again. No Solitude has been found. Okay, plays 2 more 1/2-ups. We'd run out of fetch land. Useless, but we have the ring. Try card. Okay, starts to dash his Ragavan. I do have protection though. But I think he quickly realizes that and just casts it. And then Goblin Lore. Then thinks about it if he should wait 1 turn. Yeah, no. I find it... Okay. Don't think he was supposed to play the land before the Goblin Lore, so... Okay, 3 cards discarded. My turn. Draw a card. Or draw 2 cards. Let's see. Okay, Cycle Triumph. Looks like I found nothing. I do believe I... Okay, Solitude, because I would have needed to discard 2 answers anyway. So let's Solitude the Channeler. And I'm very sure I have a second Solitude as well for the Ragavan. Yeah. It only hits me down for 1. This second Blood Moon. Okay, time to find our basics. Oh, Fable. Perfect. Yeah, this deck is much more resilient against Blood Moon than usual 4-color lists. It would have I might, but it doesn't have green mana. Still plays it. Okay. Go down to 6, quite low. Well, 4. I should be able to find another ring at some point, though. I've seen I've picked up a Leyland Binding. But there are 2 Blood Moons on the battlefield, so I found my forest. Looks like I forgot about my Fable. Okay, double blocks the cat. No, never mind. Takes it. Okay, I bounce my ring and play it again. I still have like 3 cards to discard. 4 cards. Discard Omnath to hand side, yeah. Okay, end of turn. Search for my basic island. Flip Reflection. Let's attack. Make a treasure. I can cast my Omnath. Play my basic island. Gain 4 life. And for a card. And I'll just follow it up with another ring. Okay, that's a concession. Alright, let's come to match number 4. I'm up against Valerio on Black Queen Yawgmoth. Okay. Looks like my opponent won the die roll. Let's see if we can keep. Okay, I have to mulligan. Going down to 6, let's see. Okay, I see some lands, a Leyland Binding. Okay, opponent starts off with the turn 1 Young Wolf. A True Fire Ice. So let's go Stomping Crown tapped. Opponent. Opponent attacks for 1. And no follow-up. Maybe a Bowmaster. Let's be honest, probably a Bowmaster. And yeah, there it is. I assume we're gonna crack the Windswept Heath for planes and just Fire Ice that. Yep. Okay, so that's gone. One untaps. We have a forest. And again attack for 1. And do we have a Quist? Of course, there is the Quist. Okay, plus. Right, I assume I'm just gonna Leyland Binding it. Okay, fetch with the Misty, get a Tug of Triumph tapped. And play Leyland Binding. Okay. Opponent draws. Attacks for 2. I'm down to 13 and plays another Quist. Plus, gets another insect, tap land and go. Alright, so here, I see I have a Teferi in hand, so I'm probably gonna go Teferi, bounce my Leyland Binding, Legendary Rule the Quist, and then I probably have to shock myself, because I already have my planes in hand, so probably have to fetch shock, go down to 10, and then binding it again. Yeah, crack the Flooded Strand, get a Hallowed Fountain, and binding the Quist again. Right, so I'm already down to 10. Not really a great spot. I do have my 4 lands in play. I don't know if I have an Omnath. Oh, yeah, it looks like I have an Omnath. So as long as there's no Yawgmoth this turn, looking kind of fine. Okay, he starts off by attack for 1 on the Teferi. Yeah, looks to me like he has a card. That's exactly a card for Yawgmoth. Okay, so he passes. Okay, yeah, there's definitely an Omnath in hand. Don't know if I have the fetch land though. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go for it. So there's the card for 3. Yawgmoth on the battlefield, and I think I have at this point Tishana in hand. And I kinda can't really try to counter the Yawgmoth ability, because I think he could just kill the Tishana in response and keep going. So what I really wanna do is stifle the Young Wolf trigger when it tries to come back. He starts with an attack. We have to take it. Then plays a land tapped and doesn't even activate Yawgmoth. Kind of weird. He also said he's very new to the deck. So I don't know if maybe plays around my Tishana. Okay, so here I'm just pressured. I have to do something. So I know he could like draw like 5 cards in response. But okay, just lets it happen. I have the fetch land. And I just pass. Keep up my Tishana. End of turn. Okay, it's Sage Ring, my Leyline Binding. I thought, okay. Do I stifle that? But then I came to my mind that, okay, if I already have one land top, I still have the fetch land. So if he kills it, he gets his Quist back. But I get here my second land. And then with my third land top, I can just kill the Quist. So not a great play from him. So here I get a 4 mana. I still have Tishana if something weird happens. Like if he starts sacking his stuff. I don't know why he didn't try to draw a lot of cards here. Could have just sacked the Young Wolf and then sack his tokens to get the Young Wolf back. Like probably could draw like 5 cards, but doesn't respond to anything. So here I have like 3 mana untapped. I still have Tishana up. So if he starts sacking his Young Wolf, I can, like I said, stifle the Undying Trigger. Okay, no cards in hand, plays his last land and just passes. Really weird to me that he doesn't start drawing cards. Or at least tries to. Okay, just lets me do my stuff. So yeah, get a land, float for mana. And start with Hardcast Loan revealed. Draw 3. Okay, so I see a ring. Oh, Teferi is good. So now I can bounce Yawgmoth, and if he wants to draw in response, like I said, I can stifle the Undying Trigger. But he's doing it really weirdly. Like I said, he's just starting playing the deck. I don't know if he plays around something, or if he just doesn't know how it works. I can't really tell. Because usually you want to sack Young Wolf. Then it gets 1/1 counter, you draw a card, then you sack the token, put a counter on Young Wolf, it comes back. It has no counter anymore, and then you can keep sacking it, and you draw twice as many cards. But here I'm gonna stifle the Undying Trigger. Yeah, Omnath has 3 counters at this point. Young Wolf returns to hand, I draw a card from Teferi, let's not forget. And I can attack for 1. Okay, plays another land. I imagine it's gonna replay his Yawgmoth. Okay, starts off with another Young Wolf. Then obviously goes for the Yawgmoth. Will immediately kills the Omnath. Okay, goes for Soul Cauldron. Oh, gets back Quist. Yeah, that's pretty deadly. Gets a counter on Yawgmoth. Makes 2 insects. Yeah, at this point, it's getting slight out of hand. Just a basic forest. And plays a Halfling. Alright. Not looking great for me. I still don't know why he doesn't start, like, drawing cards with his young... I was tapped out, like, he could have easily drawn, like, 5 cards here. I go for Omnath. Just lets it happen. Draw my card. Play a fetch. So let's that resolve. Get a Temple Garden untapped. Okay, I don't know what I have in hand right now. Maybe I'm going for the Kiruga. Yeah, I think I had Solitude, another Omnath, and lands. So I went for pitch Omnath, Solitude. Get the Yawgmoth from the battlefield. Let him do some sacking. And then probably go for Kiruga. Just sacks an insect, puts a counter on Omnath. Also, don't know this game 1 took for ages. Okay. Still a weird way how he plays it. I don't know. Oh, I have a wing left. Didn't even... Forgot about that. Split the wing and then... Okay, play a Fable. Nice. Okay, so he still has his card one with his Quist. He still can do a lot of damage. He has a million mana. So yeah, goes now the Young Wolf. Plays a Quist from hand. Kills my Omnath. Yep. Now he has like 3 creatures with 1 counters on it. They can like make another 3 more insects. It's getting quite out of hand. Yeah, makes a bunch of guys. Plays a Colony Garden, makes another plant, and the battlefield gets totally crowded. I hope you guys can follow what's happening. So we have on the top 2 Young Wolf, Ignoble Hierarch, and the Quist. We have the Cold One with Quist and Halfling under it. And we have like a couple of insects. Okay, attacks 2 on Teferi. I gladly take that trade. Yeah, easy trade for me. Okay, so next turn we're gonna see 5 more cards. And if I remember correctly, I flooded out immensely. So I had 2 lands here. In response to the Fable trigger, I draw 2 more cards, draw 2 more lands. So I have literally 4 lands in hand. Draw 2 and draw 2 more lands. I think at this point I had 5 lands in hand. Which is kind of ridiculous. So I went for the Keruga. That drew me 3 more cards. But I really have to handle that Quist, and I have to handle the Cold One. Let's see, I play the Forest. I attack. Yeah, obviously gonna trade. Or not even Maze of Pendelhaven. So my dice and a 3 mana, and I drew a Tishana. So at least I can stifle the Cold One trigger. It's not looking good. I'm going to fast forward this a bit. My opponent was thinking like I think like 2 minutes about his play, but it just ends up plussing Quist, and then plussing all his other Quists. I don't know, man. I'm surprised he had so many insects in his deck box. Like, look at those insects. That's like 6 right now. Probably even more coming. And all I have is my Ring, my Krug, and the Teferi on 3. I'm down to 9 life with a Ring on 2, so it's looking really, really grim. Okay, has an Eldritch Evolution, but only 1 top's in place, so you can't really get anything too crazy here. You can't get Yawgmoth. So I assume all he gets is maybe another Quist. Yeah, he gets another Quist. And then he wants to tick down and kill my Keruga. But let's remember, we still have the Tishana. So I'm definitely gonna use the Tishana here. You notice he did not use his Cold One this turn, so I couldn't even stifle it. But yeah, here's the Tishana. Oh, he even tried to kill Teferi, not Keruga. Okay, I guess now he's attacking. I don't know if it's attacking me or Teferi. I mean, I can still probably activate this Pendelhaven, and then I trade with Tishana. I eat one of the tokens with Keruga, then I just gonna take 2 damage. Yeah, I'll make the obvious block. He pumps the insect. Oh, he even eats something, so it gets another +1/+1/+1 counter, so Tishana just jump blocks actually. Oh no? Oh no, it's 3 toughness, yeah. No, it should be 4 toughness, right? I guess he pumped another insect, so he pushes more damage. Maybe. Okay, so I draw 3 more cards with my Ring. I do the Binding, I have a Fable, I have Fire Eyes. Yeah, start off with Binding, kill the Cold One finally. That done much too much damage. Looks like I found another Ring as well. So I bounce another token. Draw a card. Guess I'm feeling frisk enough to attack. Okay, he just takes it. Okay, I'm gonna go for the One Ring. Okay, so yeah, play the One Ring. Legendary rule, draw a card. Okay, I drew the Fire Ice, so I can just double Fire Ice him and that's over. Okay. Well, that probably shows that Yawgmoth is a really hard deck to play, because I think I should have definitely lost that game if my opponent played it perfectly. So let's see, what do we sideboard? I sideboard 1 Subtlety, bought 2 Endurance, and I cut, I think, 2 Fables and 1 Ring. Usually I cut 1 Ring versus the Bowmaster Shieldred decks. And yeah, the Fable also a bit clunky on the draw. So yeah, game number 2. Like I said, the game 1 took like ages, so I kinda just have to try to not die, and I can probably win on time. So we again start with the Stomping Ground tapped. Opponent has again the turn 1 Young Wolf, and again a pass. Man, this looks pretty familiar. I have again a Misty, okay. Opponent probably is gonna go again for the Bowmaster. Okay, Fat Shark even. Yeah, Deja Vu. Bowmaster comes. And Fire comes again. Let's see if he has again the turn 3 Quist, like game 1. Yep. Same as game 1. Exact same. There are pluses. Get an insect. What do we do? Do we have a leyline? Oh, just plains pass. Okay, maybe I have Tishana. I probably have Tishana, right? Okay, starts off with an attack. I'll take it. Plus is Quist. And yep, there's the Tishana. And I think he was a bit too hasty and revealed the first card, so we're just gonna randomize it. So yeah, Quist is stopped. Quist does nothing actually, and just has it with 3 mana open. Pretty suspicious. I'm gonna go to Fairy. And he has the Bowmaster. Okay, a second one. Pretty good draw. Okay, one at Tishana. That means we can only plus Teferi, and it's fine. He doesn't have great attacks. We just blood untapped, pass. Opponent has like 4 1/1s. I guess the Orc, yeah, Orc is also 1/1. Okay, has a Soul Called one, but nothing really too exciting in the graveyard. Just exiles a Bowmaster, so you can attack into my Teferi, I assume. Insect comes at Teferi. Obviously no blocks. Draw my card. Ooh, to an Omnath. Still a Bowmaster on battlefield though. So looks like I have another Fire Ice. We kill the Bowmaster and the Orc. Means Omnath has to wait a turn. Okay, just choose to bounce the 2/2. I agree, makes sense. Then we have a fetch land, we fetch. And I'll take a Rukudu hand. Okay, looks like... Yeah, I think I'll stay back. Did I attack Quist? I guess I'll attack Quist, yeah. Okay, so he jumps. Forest. And do we have a Yawgmoth? 5 cards in hand. Okay, Sulapod Cutthroat. Not very impressing. Takes 2 face. Sure, I'll take it. We know Omnath is coming this turn, so not really that worried about my life total right now. Yeah, start off with an Omnath. Okay, looks like he has the 3rd Bowmaster. And I think at this point I have... Okay, I drew a Solitude. I have Solitude and Teferi, so... I guess my assumption that my hand was quite bad was wrong. So I can't really afford my Tishana to die here. So we have the Solitude that, we have the Fetch Land. I have Keruga. And we're just gonna draw 2 cards here. And a pass. Okay, I see 1 more Fetch Land in my hand. That gives Tishana a read again. Maybe that's the first time he's reading it. I'll also put it on the screen for you guys. Okay, Wall of Woods. Sure. I could not care less. Oh no, Card of Calling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for 3 only. Gets a Quist. Okay, so a Quist dying. That means he's having again access to the gold one. Super annoying. So yeah, How many creatures does he have if on one count? That's 3 creatures? Oh god. Okay. Really rough shape. So, what I really need here is again another Omnath. Okay, I do have the Omnath. I need a Binding. And I need a Ring. Okay, I have a fetch land. Good. I'll fetch. Temple Garden untapped. Okay, now I guess I got a Steam Vents. And okay, we got the Ring. Nice. Again, like I said, okay, I do have the Binding. Very good. So I had everything I needed. My hand looks like Subtlety, 2 lands. Like I said, I just need to buy time because I won game 1 and it's getting to the extra turns. Okay, here we see it's the first extra turn. I'm still on 15 life. Okay, Quist goes up. And this just has an army of a few dogs. No Yawgmoth yet, so I guess this game I got pretty lucky, didn't see a single Yawgmoth. Okay, no need to attack. I have the Ring protection. Yeah, passes to me. Okay, lose a life. Draw 2 cards. Second extra turn. Fetch land. Gain some life. Okay, I see 2 Fire Ice and a Dagon in hand. I'll start off by killing the Quist. Okay, it looks like I don't have much to do. I just wanna like gain more life with my Flooded Strand. So here, small discussion if Quist dying causes him to gain 1 life with his Soulbird Cutthroat, and no, it doesn't. Planeswalk. Quist is a Planeswalk in the battlefield, so it doesn't trigger. Oh my god, there's another called one. Ugh. Okay, so in response, I'll just kill his creatures that have counters on them. So start off by killing the Soulbird Cutthroat. And so he exiles Quist, and still in response, I think I dead gone the Young Wolf. Yeah. Trying to minimize the damage. But yeah, it just makes a bigger army of 1/1s. Okay, end of turn I'll fetch. Gain more life with my Omnath. Untap, lose 2. So 3 cards with the Ring, I imagine. Now first we're gonna fetch. Spin the deck. Okay, 4th extra turn. We draw cards with the Ring. 2 Teferi, so I can just Teferi. Replay my Ring. Oh no. Okay, I guess I chose to kill the Cold One instead, so Legendary rule the Cold One. Then I play the Binding again, get the Cold One, eat something. Sure. Give the 1 mana left, I have just that gone. And I just pass. It's his 5th extra turn, and yeah. That's game. I win 1-0. Alright. Let's go to the final match, final time, against Dominic on Amulet Titan. Always pretty hard match. I definitely have ways to beat that deck, that's for sure. But game 1, it can be definitely rough without my sideboard cards. So as long as he doesn't have a too explosive turn 1 or 2, Like, I think I'm able to... Okay, I see. I think I've seen an opening hand with like 2 dead gone, and that's already a mulligan, so I'm just gonna try to find a interactive hand. But again, 2 dead guns in the hand. I bottom 1. And we're gonna start off with Flooded Strand. Okay, that's the thing you never wanna see. It's the Saga into Amulet. Yeah. Game 1, that's tough to beat. Let's see, I don't even have a binding. So, Dominic has natural another Amulet. And plays a map. Okay, holy shit. So, next turn he already has like 3 amulets, and I have not a clue how I could possibly beat that. If he has a bounce land and a Titan, I guess even if he doesn't have a bounce land, he can search it with the map, have 6 mana, so all he needs is a Titan and I'm just dead. And on the mulligan, I guess I kept the hand with Lance, Fable, and yeah, was hoping he had a slower draw. You also see, I think I'm there for a wing in my hand. Okay, so he sacks the map. He got it to Lower West. Okay, so he makes 6 mana. Bounces Boseiju. Okay, plays a ring. So it looks like he doesn't have the Titan yet. So I'll discard that gun and for 1 card. Okay, so the other cards I liked. Seems like. So attack him. Make a Treasure. Play a Shockland. Play a ring. Okay, save myself also for a turn. Yeah. And yeah, I'll chose to binding the 1 ring. But yeah, he has the Boseiju that we knew about, so... Well, I kinda had to do it. I don't know. It was 2. I have the slight feeling... I mean, I'm not dying here because I have my ring. But I'm probably dying the following turn, so... He just plays the 4th amulet. Because, why not? Oh, look the reflection. Draw 2. Okay. Attack for 2. Make a Treasure. Let's see. Yes, I do see a binding. Do see, what else do we see? Okay, I'm going for Lone Revealed because I think I really need a Solitude or something. Which, that's probably not good enough. So we go Temple Garden. We're just binding the ring. Let's hope he doesn't have a Titan in hand. Which we already know about the Tulare West, so... As soon as he gets... Yeah, now he floats like 8 mana. Has a Titan in hand anyway, and... Yeah, I'm just gonna concede. I assume, yeah. I had 5 lands in hand. I show him, and yeah. Whew. Tough game 1. Okay. But we have a bunch of sideboard cards against Titan. I bring in all 3 Rare Tears. We're gonna bring in the Force of Rigor, and I think I'm also bringing in 1 Force of Negation. And... Cards I'm cutting, probably I'm cutting Dead Gaunt's. I can cut some Fables. Could also cut like 1 Fire Ices or something. Okay. Here I keep a 7. Dominic mulligans to 6. Okay, looks like he likes a 6. Okay, I'm starting off, like always, with a tapped Triumph. Saga turn 1, but no amulet. Play a Forest, upkeep, tap the Saga. Doesn't accomplish too much, but at least something. Okay, goes for a map. With a Midcrimson Garden on the battlefield as well. Okay, I'm gonna shock. And I think I drew Tishana, so... I'm just gonna stifle the Saga trigger. Which throws him back a lot. It kills his land. He doesn't get the amulet, so... Just plays a land, has 3 mana, plays a Triad. Not bad. Bounce land. Okay, so let's see. Red hair would be really good here, and no, just an Omnath. But the opponent, if he doesn't try an Amulet, he cannot make a Titan next turn. Okay, I'll just make sure I just Solitude the Dryad, so I can attack him for free. Okay, as a second Dryad, Slayer Stronghold, and Celestia Sanctuary. Okay, we have the fetch land. Nice. Good island. And Castlon reveals 12 free cards. Still 4 mana open. Let's see. I see a Teferi. Oh, Ring. That's better. And attack in for 4. Okay, Magnificent Gardens. And 6 mana available. That looks like a Primeval Titan to me. Okay, place a land first and then place the Primeval Titan. Aye, ooh, subtlety. Pitch the Fairy. Awesome. Okay, so Titan to the top with 1 more cards. We play a fetch land, we fetch. At this point I can probably shock myself. You never know how many mana you need. So for 5 mana... Oh, Thoughts of Vigor. Trident Amulet, nice. Now attack for 7. I'll just pass. Still 5 mana up. Just slams the Titan. And he's on 8 life, so... Let's see what he can get out of this. Probably not much. Okay, end of turn of Solitude. Easy game. Lose 2, try card. Attack for 10, down to 4. Then I'll fetch, fin the deck. I assume I'll draw 3 afterwards. Yep. Let's see. I guess I'll take Kiruga to hand. And I'll just pass with probably a million disruption up. And yeah, he scoops it up. Nicely done. Man, Tishana is so good in this matchup. Tishana really made that matchup a lot better. Okay, let's see if we keep our 7. Nope. Dominic, again, mulligan down to 6. Let's see if he likes his 6 more. Yep, looks like a keep. Okay, starts off with Radiant Fountain and Expedition Map. That's okay. Let's don't go. Forest. And pass. We're gonna go for Bent Triumph. Okay, let's go Misty, go. End of turn, crack the map. Let's see. Okay. Get some Magnificent Gardens, interesting. Twice, place the gardens and has a fight? No? No free drop? Alright. I'll just get my Triumph. Okay. Chose to get Xander's Lounge instead. Well. Plains Teferino. And plus. Okay, another gardens. There's a Spelunkling. Okay, new card for new set. So what it does is, for 3 mana you get to draw a card, make next to land top, and then all your lands enter untapped. So it's like Amulet 5/6. With a bit more mid-range upside. Okay, we fetch, get a basic forest, 4 mana. Let's see. Omnath for Wing. Oh yeah, Wing. Nice. My card. Plus Teferi, I guess. Yep. Okay, 5 mana available. Okay, there's an Amulet, which doesn't change much. Since the Spelunking and Amulet do pretty much the same thing, but they don't stack. But he can copy it with his Microsynth Gardens. So he could in theory make like 2 more. Oh, who goes Defense Grid? Oh boy. And I think in response I have to use my Force of Vigor, yeah. Force of Vigor Spelunking. In response he makes like 2 copies of Amulet. Okay, draw. Draw from the ring. Like 1 I can bounce, that's easy. But I do have to get rid of the Defense Grid. That's for sure. Okay, for binding, take the Defense Grid. And I have another Teferi and a bounce the other one. Okay, nice. So now he's back down to like 3 lands in play. Back to the Stone Age. And I also see a Subtlety in my hand and another ring and more Teferis. Like, my hand is just stacked. Okay, Blazer Explorer replaced both of his lands. So back up to 5 lands in play. My hand is just completely stacked at this point. Let's go Omnath. I'm not even seeing a fetch land here, so Sacred Foundry untapped. And keep up Werther. This got a ring, this got a Fable. Showing some strength. He just a bounce land, returns his land and go. Oh yeah, that's the games we like. Yeah, that's like we've seen earlier, there's no coming back from a ring and an Omnath. Not even from Amulet Titan. I mean, look at my hand. Okay, discard Teferi to hand size. No? Okay, I guess end of turn he wants to Boseiju my Leyline to get back his Defense Grid. So I go get another land. Add 4 mana. I guess I'm just binding the grid in my end step. Or I use the Werther. Okay, discard land Teferi to hand size and another Omnath. Okay, 1 ring. Okay, Tishana the ETB trigger. So he can draw a card, but he doesn't have protection. And yeah, the 1 card, sure, I don't really care about that. I mean, we're gonna draw 5 cards from the ring if we want to, yeah. Sure, draw 5. Okay, attack for 7. And yeah, just play land and just pass with like, I probably have at this point, yeah, just Werther Saga. Subtlety in hand, I have 3 Solitudes, I have bindings. And I think I even discard a Solitude to hand size. Titan definitely knows he's in a rough shape if you discard Solitudes to hand size, that's for sure. And yeah, there's the Cultivator with Subtlety. I could also Tishana it. But puts it to the bottom. And we just 13. How much damage do we have? We have like 10 damage on board, so not quite lethal. But yeah, I do have the fetch land still in battlefield, so I can just kill him with the fetch lands. Let's show him I have my lands. And then I guess I draw 6 again. And in case I draw a fetch land, I should be able to kill him. Yeah. Play the fetch land. Show him that I have another target. And GG. And yeah, that's a 5-0. With Karuk Elementals at my local game store's Big Thursday Night Modern. Like I said, those Big Thursday Night Moderns are every second week. So 2 a month, and I think I won the last 3 of them. So if you're in Vienna and you want to play some Magic, definitely check out the Magic Corner. Thank you everybody for watching, and if you enjoyed the paper gameplay, then just write in the comments, yeah, you liked it, or maybe tell me something how I could improve it. Maybe I can explain more cards or show more pictures on the site if you want that. But yeah, see you guys in the next video.